It's Christmas time. This small business is in danger. There's lots of awkward heterosexuality, and I'm here to review them.
Welcome back to the 12 days of Christmas movie reviews, and hey, yeah, Christmas has already happened, but I've still got 4 more movies to review, so hey, I'll try to knock those out before 2022 arrives, and today I'll be reviewing The Holiday Calendar, starring Kat Graham, Quincy Brown, and Ethan Peck. Kat Graham plays Abby, a struggling but talented photographer who inherits an advent calendar, and as she begins to discover, the calendar on each day is revealing something that connects to her life. And so her life currently is working as a photographer, taking photos at the holiday place in town and taking photos for Santa and working for Mr. Singh, which I do not know why several of these Christmas movies have overbearing Indian immigrants as characters that people work for, but whatever. So also working there is Josh, her best friend, who also is a photographer, but also traveled a lot and did blogging, but still came back to be around Abby. Also a great side character of Fernando is another friend of theirs, very just side, funny gentleman. Again, another immigrant accented character, but whatever. Anyway, Abby, as the movie progresses, ends up into a small car accident with a gentleman named Ty. Ty turns out to be a doctor, and from Abby's sister, she discovers quite the eligible bachelor among all the moms in the community, because Abby's sister is the president of the PTA, and Ty's daughter is also at the school, and so all the suburban moms or whatever fawn over him. Anyway, Ty and Abby begin to start dating, and yeah, that seems to be going alright. But in fulfilling what Abby is looking for, and in what the Advent calendar is matching up and talking about life and love, is Ty that man for her? Or is it Josh? Or what is up with the Advent calendar and its magic, and the fact that her grandmother found magic in it as well? Will Abby discover all of this by the end of the movie? So for what the genre is, I found the Holiday Calendar to be delightful. And so it's just a very cute, adorable movie for what this genre is. Now, is there anything inadvertently hilarious about it? No. It seems a pretty standard romantic comedy with still a level of cheesiness to it. But it doesn't go over the top with all of it, not in my mind at least, as compared to others in this genre. And yet on IMDb it's rated almost a little lesser than some of the other Lifetime or Hallmark type movies. But I think that's just because the Holiday Calendar is on Netflix, so I think more people have watched it and maybe have bigger expectations of the movie for some reason because it's on Netflix. But it's just a really solid movie for what this genre is. The two main leads have a nice chemistry that's adorable as well. You know, and the Ty character isn't some over-the-top villainous type of... There's no over-the-top villain in the movie either, which makes it nice. It makes it kind of a reasonable holiday film that somebody in that situation might find themselves in as they're trying to determine their path in life and their career and love. Nevertheless, it follows still some of the general stereotypes to these Christmas movies. You know, she's an artist and she's not getting the same love and support from her family because of the art. You know, again, the stereotypical kind of immigrant characters and boss roles. You know, the sister familial stuff. But again, it's not over the top, it's not too cheesy, and it relies heavily on just the heart behind it all. The character that steals it is Gramps, who is played by Ron Cephas Jones. I had to double check mostly because of the Cephas part. But Gramps is just a delightful, wise side character that just continually appears and talks about the magic of the Advent calendar, its importance to Abby's grandmother. Just a really nice character that you find yourself loving in every scene that he appears in. So ultimately, maybe not the type of movie where I could laugh and make fun of, but just a solid, a really good, delightful movie that I would put on every year, at least in the background, as I'm enjoying the holidays. So on a scale of a partridge in a pear tree to 12 drummers drumming, I give the holiday calendar 11 pipers piping. Well, join me tomorrow as hopefully I find a Christmas movie that is far dumber that I can make fun of and end up pulling out. If you're noticing, if it's an 8-minute review, I got a lot of things to say about how stupid it is.